earlier
But I
was
asked you that
interpreted.
already, you know.
I asked Mr. Bernard.
What vibe you get from the interaction
when he was
with it?
taking
But I
photos
tell
with
all
his
already,
phone.
you know. I tell all already, you know.
What?
Right? And guys show me all kind of different things in there. They read this and they tell me, well, this is what your story should be about. Right? This is what your story. The headline is not the issue, you know.
What is the issue?
Let me tell you something. The headline was created in order to get the attention of people in terms of press. But for this, headline is not a matter. Right? The subject matter is really what it is.
No, he got there. She's good right there.
I want to share with you all something about ignorance. Right? And in terms of making decisions based on ignorance. Had I not gotten educated from guys who are familiar with these things, you know what we would have believed in ignorance? That there was a low show because people object to the headline. Good afternoon. My name is Samuel Bernard. I'm the founder of the Ventures and Investment Program, or VIP, a friendly society that started in 1989. And with me today is our board, and on my left is our president, Ms. Carleen John. Today we are responding to an ad that was issued by Governor Jwala Rambarran of the Central Bank, in which he made certain assertions and of which we need to make some clarification. As far as the VIP is concerned, the goodly governor, Jwala Rambarran, callously misled the public to believe that the friendly society of the VIP, its members, its trustees, Celebrity Limited and Mediserve International and the crew were breaking the law, conducting insurance business, not being registered with the central bank. And this could not be further from the truth. I hold in my hand right now the notice that the central bank governor, Jwala Rambarran, put into the press in a campaign to destabilize friendly societies and civil society organizations. This document that was sent out by Governor Jwala Rambarran is a document that puts central bank in a position whereby its credibility is being challenged. This very document here. Now, that ad was unusual because it contained the signature of the governor. He obfuscated to incite fear in the hearts of members of self-insured plans operated by friendly societies and civil society organizations throughout the country. Was Governor Jwala Rambarran the willing mouthpiece of insurance companies and their insurance plans, callously using trickery to warn citizens against gathering together to fund their own self-insured plans with this document? Why would Governor Jwala Rambarran sacrifice the public's confidence and trust in the central bank, abuse his authority of his office, and use trickery upon you, the unsuspecting public, to cause a run on the VIP and destroy the most vibrant, innovative, and financially independent, friendly society the country has ever seen? Why? Is it because the VIP is the first civil organization capable to run a large-scale self-insurance plan to compete with his insurance companies? Or is it that the VIP's board is comprised mostly of young people and women? Or are the VIP's plans to use its innovative system of membership sharing and social networking within its National Wellness Lifestyle Management Program announced at his general meeting of 2012 to create a large health management organization a threat to his insurance? Mind you, when we notice the history of his interactions with the VIP, the problems that are being surfaced with this ad occurred after he was appointed central bank in 2012. Now, as a member of the Prime Minister's Civil Society Board, the VIP has roles for civil society organizations such as credit unions, trade unions, SMEs, and NGOs. As a matter of fact, prior to this ad here, the VIP had been issuing invitations to NGOs and hospitals and universities to become members of the VIP in order to fulfill its National Wellness Lifestyle Management Program, which ultimately will provide a vibrant self-insurance industry that competes with his insurance companies. So members, and I want to talk to you members and members of the public too, here's what the VIP is about. You see, as a member of the VIP community, you contribute to funds owned by the community. In return, you enjoy benefits based on your contributions to respective funds. Nothing is being sold or bought. Members are accepted at any age. Many members, especially retirees, can get coverage nowhere else. You can get any amount of almost any benefit you want, including coverage for pre-existing conditions, hypertension, and enlarged prostate. Nobody gets kicked out due to age or sickness, frequency of claims, or size of claims. You get coverage until your natural death. Many lives have been saved within the VIP's wellness plan and emergency hospital admittance ID card. You can enjoy the VIP's incentive savings plan, and young people can get support for their educational and entrepreneurial pursuits. Now, citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, why would Governor Jwala Rambarran brazenly campaign to mislead you into a false sense of security in favor of his insurance companies, to incite you to run away in distrust and destroy your own civic society organization? Why would he do that? Why would he use trickery to incite you to self-destroy your freedoms, to protect your own interests in your own self-insured plans with this? Citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, who is pulling Governor Jwala Rambarran's string? Now, let's listen to the truth here. The law. Insurance business means the business of or in relation to the undertaking of liability, but does not include the business in relation to the benefits provided by a friendly society or a trade union for its members or their dependents. See page 15 of the Insurance Act, chapter 8401. This means registration in the VIP is exempted. But more than that, this means, fellow citizens, that it is impossible in law for friendly societies such as the VIP to conduct insurance business and should not register with the central bank. And that is because friendly societies do not conduct insurance business. Friendly societies conduct self-insurance. There's a difference between insurance business and self-insurance, and I would hope that it is only the Governor Jwala Rambarran at the central bank, is unaware of the difference. As a matter of fact, I feel almost certain that it's only he that might be unaware of the difference, because in my contact with persons at the central bank, I meet very honorable people who maintain the confidence of that that very good institution. Now, there was a question that I have asked myself, and the board here have been asking ourselves. And the question is, was that warning issued by Governor Jwala Rambarran of the central bank bogus? Fellow citizens, you can answer that question yourself. And if you think that it was bogus, because you can examine the act, then you must ask him to apologize. Apologize publicly to central bank staff, its board, its past governors, members of the VIP, Mediserve International, Celebrity Limited, the crew, all civil society organizations, the public, Parliament, our Prime Minister, Kamala Prasad, the President, or resign. And now I speak to you, members of the VIP. Members of the VIP, you have too much to lose. You have been in the VIP for many years, enjoying the benefits of the VIP. Members of the VIP, this is your board here. Right? I am not a member of the board. Right? This is a member of the board that you are seeing it back here. Right? Stand with your board and demand an apology, because together we win. If we run like stray dogs, when an authority comes among the pack, we lose. And not only we, members of the VIP, but all civil society organizations who are able to have self-insured plans will lose. Members of the public, we must stand together as citizens and protect our hard-won freedoms, which has been enshrined in the Friendly Society Act, where the Parliament of the past has made sure to identify by name friendly societies and trade unions as being exempt from coming under the authority of regulators who may very well come from the areas that they are regulating and who may not have the interest of civil society, because self-insured plans compete with insured plans. And over the last 20 years, that competition has been growing to the extent right now that the majority of people are in self-insured plans, including government. All government workers, including his very workers, are in self-insured plans. And what we are doing is no different from what other people are doing. There are banks that are in self-insured plans too. The risk that exists here is that the VIP is the only civil society organization that has no relationship with anything in the insurance industry that operates a self-insured plan. And because of our trust into the health management organization, which will corral all civil society organizations under one large health insurance that will complement the government's attempt to provide health care to the citizens, our efforts will threaten to mop up the remaining market in insurance by the competition by self-insurance. And that you have to be very careful about, because Parliament recognizes that you cannot trust legislation, you cannot trust also regulators who come from the very environments that, and companies that they regulate, to regulate their industry. You see what happened to CLICO. You see what happened to the world economy when the insurance companies of the states caused the world economies to collapse. My fellow citizens, it is for this reason that the government of the day ensured to exempt friendly societies and credit unions from the Insurance Act so that a vibrant self-insurance industry can be created. And that is the only mechanism that can control the wiles of the insurance industry. And let me end here to suggest that we at the VIP are not attacking central bank. We are not attacking insurance companies. We are not attacking anyone. We have been forced to respond to what we consider to be a bogus advertisement placed by the governor of the central bank, Governor Jwala Rambarran, who we believe is acting independently and just simply casting his powers all over the place. And whenever you listen to the other side of the story from our goodly Governor Jwala Rambarran, his side of the story always seems to be unbelievable. And I may add that on the 17th of last month, in one of our town house radio programs, where we meet on Radio 91.1 on Wednesdays between 10 and 11, we had a discussion on the resignation of the CLICO board, which was on the papers, and we normally discuss matters of the day in terms of our classroom session that we have publicly. And what we did, we recognized that the responses from these other people were different, and therefore we asked whether there was functional illiteracy at the central bank. We also examined how the credit union movement was being managed, whereby a social problem existed which was being managed by harsh legal issues. And therefore we asked whether there was functional illiteracy happening there. And we wonder whether or not that the governor is responding to that. We don't know. But if he is, then what is happening is really and truly suggesting that people, ordinary people like us and you, cannot make comments on our public officials. Fellow citizens, is that what you want in your democracy? If you do not want that, I plead with you, stand up and be counted. Because there's a saying that goes like this: when they came for the Jews, I said nothing. When they came for the Catholics, I said nothing. And when they came for me, there was no one to say anything for me. Thank you very much.
Send out the information we want to send out. When you listen to that,
They won't do everything, but I guess they might send this. But we'll need to get a tape of that and circulate.
Go ahead.
So we'll publish this on Facebook.